lights are bright, riding train to taking flight, talking plays and rival fights, football's pulse every night. State of football, here we go. Rhyme and trade, they run the show. Great power stories, highs and lows. Tune in now, the whistle blows.
Welcome to another episode of the State of Football Show. I'm your host, Hutch, and alongside me, as always, is Trey.
What's up, man?
Oh, just all this exciting football news that we've had over, especially over the today, honestly, the Stephon
Yeah.
Diggs thing, and then of course Trayvon Diggs,
Yeah.
uh,
The
his
Diggs
little
boys.
the Diggs boys. Um, of course, before I saw the Stephon Diggs thing, I was like, huh, I wonder if Trayvon's gonna get picked up. I don't know if that's possible right now or not, but that would be
Not
interesting.
uh not yet. I think he has to clear waivers, which I'm not sure what the timeline is like on that. Because I don't think anybody's gonna claim him. He's owed a ton of money.
Yeah.
Um, for a player that, you don't really know if he's 100%. But I was thinking, I was reading about like who would claim him. Do you have any possible teams that would claim him off after he clears waivers?
Um, the first one that comes to mind for me would be the Eagles. I don't know why.
Oh yeah. I
Um,
was. Go ahead. I'll let you
um,
explain yourself.
I don't know the whole cap situation with that, but they seem to make money somehow. Um,
Yeah.
and I don't really. They probably wouldn't do that now that I think about it, just to how good the defense is right now. So
Yeah. They played pretty well.
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it was weird. That was a weird game.
yeah,
um,
for sure.
I was reading that the Bears might be an option, and I kind of see that happening. Just this is only because of Al Harris is coaching on that team,
Yeah,
and I know a lot of the players, a lot of the DBs really liked Al Harris.
yeah. I mean, their defense is not great, but they do have the most turnovers in the NFL. So
Yeah.
they may not
Who
want to.
knows?
Yeah, I think that would come down to how much money they would have to pay. And I don't really know a team that needs help on the defense
Yeah.
right now that I can think of. Uh, Maybe the Steelers, but they're not even guaranteed to get in the playoffs. So
Yeah. That's true. And then his brother Stefan. Will he even play in the playoffs?
I don't think so, man. It looked pretty bad.
Yeah, I did. So I
Yeah.
just read the article. I just read that his private chef is claiming that he assaulted her on a ship, on a yacht. I guess I don't really know. I think it was like a yacht or something, but
Yeah.
allegedly came into her room and choked her and slapped her. So not looking good.
Yeah, there someone had posted on Twitter like the actual document stating what happened, but I don't know in this day and age if it's actually real or not, but yeah, it doesn't look good for him.
Miss the playoffs altogether. Like
Honestly he probably could, but I don't know, the NFL does weird stuff. Sometimes they get after these some of these players, but then other players they don't. So I really don't. You just never know.
yeah, sometimes they wait until the investigations are completed and then they make their decision. Other times they just suspend them immediately.
Yeah,
Here it is true.
I think domestic abuse is like or assault is big on their uh, banning you from the league for a couple of games.
Yeah, yeah, and I guess it would be just assault, not like domestic violence or anything.
Yeah, because I think it was like a kicker or a punter for the New York Giants one year. He like beat his wife and he was still playing.
Oh, yeah, but they eventually kicked him out.
Yeah, but then like of course the whole uh, Ezekiel Elliott situation. I think that was happening at the same time, and he was suspended.
Yeah, he was suspended 4 games.
I'm pretty sure that those were happening kind of at the same time, so it's kind of like eyebrow raising type stuff. You're like, really?
Yeah, yeah. There's a good run of it. There's Ray Rice, and then there was
That one was bad.
who was the other? There's another one. Oh, Greg Hardy.
Yeah,
Those are all they're all bad.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, but yeah, today we're gonna be talking about who's in and who's out of the playoffs. The Texans keep winning, and
Sorry.
the biggest loser, the Week 17 recap.
About it, man. How about your Texans?
Dude, I don't know, man.
You pick
They're
them to go to the Super Bowl, and then they turn around and beat the Chargers.
yeah, I mean, granted the Chargers are kind of beat up, so it's I don't really know how big of a win
Yeah,
that actually is, but at the end of the day, if you win, it's a win. So, but
yeah. They picked off Herbert a couple times, didn't they? Or just
uh,
once? Just once.
actually, I don't know. I didn't even look at the stats to be quite honest with you.
I watched a little bit of this game. Um,
Yeah, just one time. He got sacked 5 times though.
there you go.
Um,
But yeah, I mean you're right. They do. They still have all the injuries on the offensive line and all that, all that stuff. But yeah, Herbert was under pressure a lot. That
yeah, I
defense
mean
is good,
they're
dude.
they're they've won 8 straight games. That's the league's best right now. So,
They're doing the
and
opposite of what they did last season.
yeah, and to kind of top it off, they're playing the Colts this week, and they're going to be starting the rookie quarterback Leonard. So I pray for him because that's going to be a hellacious game for that young man.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so they're not going to play Rivers.
No, they want to see what they have with Leonard. I think his name's Riley Leonard. Maybe I can't remember. He played for Notre Dame last year.
Okay, okay.
Um,
I knew that name sounded familiar.
yeah, he. Speaking of which, he played the last play in the Colts versus Jags game to throw it in the end zone because I guess Philip Rivers can't throw it that far. So uh, he nearly
Understand.
honestly he nearly got it. I was quite impressed. Uh, the Jaguars, they were putting a lot of pressure on him, and he actually had to evade a couple guys and then stepped up in the pocket and just yeeted that thing. And he gave his wide receiver a chance to come down with it, but unfortunately the defensive back was a little bit in front of the wide receiver, and he just couldn't grab it. But it was a he really chucked that thing though, so it's quite impressed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I guess because they're 50-50 balls, but
Yeah,
I've never understood why you don't ever get like a DPI or anything like that on those Hail Marys. I mean, because there's always just a scrum down there.
I kind of feel like it's
There's literally like a bar fight, and then they're just throwing a ball to it.
yeah, it's just kind of one of those endings where it's just scrappy and you just let
Yeah,
it play out, I guess.
yeah. No, it's just just funny how the league is sometimes. A little.
Yeah, I we can talk about it later, but I want to talk about the Puka catch. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yeah, I did. I watched that game, and
Yeah,
I saw it happen. And when they showed the replays, I mean, we can get into it later, but yeah, that's a wild catch, dude.
definitely catch.
And he definitely got assaulted in that last throw.
Yeah. Well, are you wanting to get into who's in and out of the playoffs?
Yeah, absolutely, man. So um, we had a few last week, and then we had some the week previously. I don't know that we hit on all of them, but um, the biggest one for me, I thought, was the Lions are officially out of the playoffs.
Yeah. Uh, it was a strong division last year, but this year
Yeah,
definitely not the same.
no, it's not. I mean, the Bears just ran away with it. Um, the Packers are they've clinched, I believe. Yeah, they've clinched a wild card.
Yeah, they're just really hurt, banged up right now, so I don't really know
Yeah.
how good their chances are. I know PFF uh, did their little Super Bowl the favorites to win, and they gave the Packers like barely any chance to win. So I don't. And I'm kind of off on the PFF stuff, the grading system. I think it's kind of trash, to be honest, for most of the positions, and
Yeah.
even some of their ratings for teams. I think is off too, personally.
I haven't. I mean, I don't know. You talking about like just like odds to win it all?
Yeah, so they use their grading of teams, their own system that they, you know, everyone reads about it and all that stuff. What the customers pay for, and they had I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I think the Packers were like a 2.9% favorite to win the Super Bowl or something like that. It's like maybe 2%.
Yeah.
And they actually had the Steelers higher to win the Super Bowl than the Packers, which I think is insane. Maybe it's
Yeah.
because the AFC is a little bit weaker division, maybe. But at the end of the day, it was who wins the Super Bowl. So I don't see, I would pick the Packers to win a Super Bowl over the Steelers, personally.
Yeah. I mean, I would just. I mean, like you're right. Looking at the divisions or the conferences, I would pick the Packers to make it out
Yeah.
of the NFC. Not. I mean, in that scenario, if it's just the Packers,
Yeah, we're not saying the
uh,
Packers are,
right?
yeah, we're just talking about this particular situation.
But Packers versus Steelers. I mean, I would think the Packers would make it farther in the playoffs, and
Yeah,
who knows? Maybe we'll find out.
maybe we will. But
Packers or the Steelers make it in, but yeah, maybe the Packers need some help at defensive back. Maybe they call on Trayvon.
maybe uh Micah making the phone call.
Oh, that's right, man. That's another. They're best friends.
They're boys.
They
Honestly,
are.
that would be hilarious if they do that.
I mean, just so many Cowboys from last year in the playoffs. Now they got. I guess it's only two that I can think of. Just Demarcus Lawrence with the Seahawks. I think Jordan Lewis is on the Jaguars, right, or the Panthers. I think he's with the Jaguars.
You said it was Lewis?
Yeah, Jordan Lewis, the slot or the
Yeah.
nickel.
And then there's I think Awuzie's on the Ravens, isn't he? Something like
Yeah, he
that.
is. Yeah,
I
that's
think
right. Or the Bengals. Maybe he's on the Bengals.
could be. I can't remember.
And I think um, another team that's out, the Colts, are officially out. Their like dream season came to a crashing disastrous end.
Yeah, it's kind of sad to be.
It really is. Feel bad for those fans, man. They're looking so good with Danny Jones. And just
Yeah, just the wheels fell
man,
off, and then of course
man.
Sauce Gardner getting hurt
Yeah,
really took the wind out of the sails for sure. So
yeah, man. That's too bad for them. And then just for me, I think the Cowboys are officially out.
yeah,
I think they had like a 1% chance still last weekend, but not anymore.
yeah. I think.
They're done.
Do you probably I don't know if you know or not. So if they're to win this game, do you know what ranking they would be on the draft by chance? Because I know they're
Uh,
13, I think, right now.
no, I actually, um, I hadn't thought to look into that. I should though.
We're about to start doing the draft scenarios.
That's right. I think the Alamo Bowl is on right now. I should turn it on and start scouting.
Yeah, I don't know there's going to be any players from those two teams, but
Joking. But did you hear Tom Brady call Josh Allen a big booty quarterback?
I did not know.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be honest, man. I can't stand him as an announcer.
He's kind of he's better than Romo, but I kind of liked Greg Olson better, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think Greg Olson's one of the top ones for sure. and
Yeah.
I just kind of feel like he's he just throws shade at quarterbacks, and sometimes I don't think it's necessary at all.
The way he like judges their throws every time.
Yeah, just
Just
like
throws a strike.
yeah, I but I do like his insight on things of like why did he throw the football there? And it's like, well, when you're moving to the left, you have to aim at their chest to hit them in the hands and like all the little things you just wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, it's just like I think that's my main issue is he's always throwing shade at the quarterbacks, which I get, but sometimes I just feel like it's he's worried. For instance, like Mahomes, because he played against them and stuff like that, and he's always talking crap about him essentially. So
I just, you know, I don't. I mean, some of the things he says are weird. Kind of like calling Josh Allen a big booty quarterback. That's just kind of weird.
yeah,
But I don't need to be reminded that he's won 7 Super Bowls or went to 7 Super Bowls and is the GOAT and he's really good. Like I just don't need to be reminded of that. We know,
yeah.
you know.
Are you talking about the little titles under his name?
Yeah, the title's under his name, and then Kevin Burkhardt, any chance he gets, he's like, "Oh, you know what it's like to
Yeah,
whoa." Or when they did a Falcons game, or no, it was maybe it was either a Falcons game or a Commanders game, and they just had to bring up that Super Bowl, at least once or twice.
yeah.
The,
They're
the
just kind of like
Patriots versus Falcons Super Bowl.
yeah, they're just kind of like jerking each other off, honestly.
They really are, dude. I do like how under Kevin Burkhardt's name it just says NFL analyst or something.
Yeah, just generic.
Yeah, just some random white guy.
Yeah. Uh,
And then, well, sorry, back to out of the playoffs. I think that might be all, unless I'm missing one.
I don't think so. I mean, I think it's kind of funny that the Panthers, I think they're ranked fourth in the seeding for the
Oh yeah,
playoffs, which is it's just kind of
yeah,
funny.
yeah. I mean, that's that weird. The top four division winners, or the
Yeah.
four division winners are top four, and then there's a wild card after that. So that's why, because the NFC South is so bad.
Yeah, I
Why
wish
can't
that
they? Why can't we play in the NFC South?
well, why don't they just change it to where it's like your best record?
Yeah, like basketball does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is the best way to do it.
And then if it's like the same record, then maybe do strength of schedule or whatever.
It makes for better matchups, but it could also like if you take the Stars for example,
Yeah.
it I mean it kind of makes it I don't know what the word like a grind in the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Speaking of
don't know.
which, aren't they playing tonight or is that Wednesday?
They play tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't have it on, but I think the only thing on right now is the Alamo Bowl, USC and TCU. But yeah, so move if you want to. I don't know. What do you want to talk about next? You want to do the biggest loser? Or do you want to talk about some of the two matchups we got this weekend?
Uh, Go ahead and talk about the biggest loser, and then we can hit the week 17 stuff.
Okay.
So biggest loser, Colts missing the playoffs or the Steelers losing to the Browns?
They always lose to the Browns.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you heard the comments from Miles Garrett about the Steelers, how they
I
were
did.
too worried about him.
Yeah, they're worried about him killing Rogers, so they
It's
like
fair.
their entire game plan was don't let Garrett sack Rogers, and they forgot to game plan like how to win
Yeah.
the game. He's one sack away, right?
I
And that
believe so. Oh, no, I think he has to have two to beat it, I
it's a
think.
one to tie, a two to beat it.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
I think he has 22. Yeah, the record's 22 and a half. Oh yeah, he only needs a half to get it or tie it. Dude,
Okay,
I hope he breaks it, man.
I do too.
Because the Michael Strahan one, that was kind of silly because Brett Favre just kind of gave himself up.
Yeah, he just fell down.
Kind of lame.
It was kind of lame. I was watching that game when I remember that.
Want to see someone getting absolutely pulverized.
Well, he's playing the Bengals, so it could happen.
Yeah. I wish it was against Jordan Love.
They like
Jordan!
Jordan Rod.
Jordan Rod! How that's so funny. I think that's still the one of the funniest things of the season so far is that.
He has to get it, man. He can't come this close and not get it. That'd suck to be
I
a half
know.
sack away from the record.
He was projected to have like 25 or so sacks, and then he had a couple games where he didn't have any. So
Well, yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see if the Browns are. I'm sorry, the Bengals even play Burrow. They might go with Flacco. I don't know who they have now.
Flacco.
I think Jake Browning is their backup too.
Yeah. So I guess as far as my personal biggest loser in this little question is it has to be the Colts because you were so dominant in the first half of the season, and then
Yeah,
just for your starting quarterback to get hurt, he was playing through injuries already, and then he gets the Achilles injury, and right before that, you trade for a All Pro cornerback, and then he gets hurt,
yeah.
and then you have to bring in Philip Rivers.
Philip
Who's
fucking
coach?
Rivers.
Yeah, that's who's coaching high school football,
Uh huh. Yeah.
and that's your like game plan, which is
It was
crazy to
like
me.
it was like when the Avengers had to go get Hawkeye off the farm.
It's a perfect example, honestly.
He's like, I don't want to go. I got my family now, my kids.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, that's I think that's the biggest loser. Just how well you're playing. I mean, you're dominating, and
Oh
then it
yeah.
just all comes crashing down. And then to make it even worse, the Jaguars and the Texans are the two hottest teams right now, and they play in your
Mhm.
division. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah,
Jaguars, man. Coming out of nowhere, to be honest.
yeah. They've won 7 straight.
Yeah. Yeah. And they looked, I mean, I know that game was kind of a grind, but
Yeah,
I mean, they still, I don't know. Trevor Lawrence looks different this year.
yeah. I honestly, they kind of play better without Travis Hunter.
So, I mean, I know to go to the Colts, like, I know it's Danny or Jones getting hurt, but they were doing very well before he got hurt. Like, they were kind of starting to slide, I think, right?
Yeah, I mean they had lost to Kansas City. They should have
Yeah.
won that game. And
Did he play
then
in that Houston game? Yeah.
I can't remember what game he actually. I can't remember.
He played. So, I mean, they only lost two. I mean, they lost to Kansas City and they lost to Houston with Daniel Jones.
Yeah, they had the Oops a Daisy loss to the Steelers.
Yeah. I guess it wasn't as bad as I remembering it. They were still 8-4 when he got hurt. So
I
eight
think
and four with looks like 4 games left to play. So
yeah, he got hurt against the Jacksonville game.
yeah, yeah. And man, the last half of their schedule is brutal too.
Yeah,
Houston, Jacksonville, Seattle, Niners, and Jacksonville.
yeah, dude, I want to talk about the Niners, man.
Yeah,
I know he's not gonna get it, but
incredible,
Kyle
man.
Shanahan, give that man Coach of the Year.
And CMC going off.
Yeah,
He's almost got what is it like 1,000 yards rushing and receiving this season. I mean,
dude, he's on pace to like his usage rate has got to be at an all-time high.
yeah,
This
Oh,
guy's
for
gonna
sure.
fall apart. I don't know how he's still playing.
And then Purdy, I think Purdy rushed for 2 touchdowns, didn't he? I know he got
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, he did. Dude, yeah,
Uh,
he's had 5 touchdowns, I think, in the past 2 games. Like he's
yeah,
playing insane right now. Like I didn't know this
yeah.
was even possible.
And even like his passes look incredible. Like it's such a tight spiral, just boom, right on the money, right where they need to be.
Humming it in there.
Helmeted in there, man. And he looks, yeah. And then I don't know, he does those weird dances that he does after.
He's got the moves.
He's feeling it right now.
Yeah, he's he so against the Colts he threw 5 touchdowns,
Damn.
and then let's see. And of course against the Bears he threw for 3 touchdowns and ran 2 of them in.
That was a good game, man.
Was
Was last night's game wasn't bad either with the Rams and the Falcons. I know the
Ye-
Falcons are out of it, but Bijan Robinson, dude, that guy, he had a hell of a run.
yeah, he's so good.
He ran for like that was like a 75-yard touchdown that he had, and he was just it was awesome because it was just speed. Like he got into the like the secondary and just took off. Like he hit another gear and he was gone, man.
Yeah, I guess while we're talking about it, we can just talk about the game. Um, did you see Jared Verse block that field goal
Oh yeah,
and then he took it to the house?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Insane.
Dude, if he didn't do that, I mean, that game was not looking good for the Rams at all.
Yeah, I mean I think they had scored a touchdown to make it closer, and then yeah, they did that and then really brought it back. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they didn't score in the first half. It was not looking good. I mean, I know they still lost, but it was looking like a bad loss for a minute.
yeah, I got some questions about the ref. Like, what are these officials doing, man? The
Oh yeah, yeah.
the Puka catch, man.
Dude, what? It's always about the catch. Like, what the hell is a catch? The dude caught it. I don't. And
Like,
even like I know I saw one angle where he may have let go of it for a minute, for like a second, but it didn't hit the ground. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
I mean, I think he established enough possession
Yeah.
to be quite honest, but I don't. I mean, if he would have caught that, I believe, were in field goal range.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
But man,
but
that backup right tackle had a rough game. Two of his holding penalties are on like the biggest gains of the night. Like I think one was a touchdown and it was like a 38-yard touchdown pass.
yeah,
And then another one was just a really big completion, another like 25-yard plus completion. That got called back for holding. He had a
yeah,
rough night.
yeah, and I think Matthew Stafford lost his MVP chances,
Oh yeah.
which sucks.
He would he was I mean, I don't know the MVP odds. He would be next.
Drake May is the favorite now.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Yeah, it's just Stafford doesn't have an MVP, man. I feel like he deserves one. They should just give it to him.
Yeah. Just like a lifetime achievement MVP
Yes.
for his career with Detroit and getting just murdered every week.
Yeah, I mean he's always going against like Drew Brees and all those guys competing
Yeah.
for MVPs and Peyton Manning and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you look at his stats though, Stafford still has the better stats, so I don't know how they're gonna judge it. You just never know.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, like I said, they're in the playoffs. I think they clinched a wild card. So
Yep, yep, we'll see them. How about the Eagles versus the Bills? There's some interesting stat things that I heard.
so much rain, man. It was
Oh yeah,
pouring in that game.
yeah, it's nasty, and I love how the Eagles go out and throw it 3 times straight and then have to punt
Yeah.
it. Because Jalen
Yeah.
Hurts is just the greatest quarterback that we've ever seen.
Don't you forget it.
Um, I think he's yeah. I think they said on the broadcast that he's had 2 games where he's never completed a pass in the second half. Something crazy like that.
Jeez, dude.
Like there was zero passing yards in the second half for the Eagles.
In the second half. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a 13-12 game. I guess it's really, really wet. Just so much rain.
Yeah. Yeah, Josh Allen, he was really looking like a normal human. Um, he's got that foot injury, so I really think that's messing him up, especially with taking all those sacks that he took today. He usually doesn't take that many, if any at all. I think he had like last year he only got sacked 14 times.
Yeah,
And
there's a few that he was just holding on to the ball too long, and it was just a frustrating sack.
yeah. Yeah, and then he had the oops a daisy where it looked like he was throwing it into the dirt, but they called it a fumble,
Yeah.
and Eagles ended up recovering, I think on the Bills' 40-yard line or something like that. So, and then of course the failed 2-point conversion at the end of the game to win it. What was your thoughts on that? Do you think they should have went to overtime, or do you agree with the two
And
point?
just because their kicker was struggling, I think they made the right decision.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I think their kicker was having a rough go of it. I know he missed an extra point. I think he missed
Yeah, that's kind of why they were in that situation.
a couple of the field goals, or he just missed one.
I know he missed an extra point.
It was just the extra point. Yeah, 0 for 1 on the extra point. Um. So yeah, I think they made the right call, especially in that in those conditions. I don't know who wants to play more football in that weather. You really want
Yeah,
to play
uh,
another, what is it, 10 minutes or whatever in this rain? We're all miserable. We're all wet. Let's just go.
yeah, but I kind of felt like if they would have if they would have just tied it up, the Eagles' offense was really crappy,
Yeah,
and you're just kind of banking on how crappy the Eagles' offense is and how good your defense is playing, and you just need to get 3 points.
yeah. 3 points and a stop.
Yeah.
That's true, but
Yeah, and so to answer my own question, in this instance, I would have probably
yeah,
just
I'm done.
kicked the extra point, but most games I'm like, yeah, go for the win.
Yeah.
I just think the probability was probably a little bit higher to kick that field goal, go to overtime, and then beat them in overtime that way.
But I
So
mean, I think another thing is neither one of them really needed this win. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're both in the playoffs. I mean, I don't know that the Eagles maybe could have got a higher seed possibly if the Bears lose and stuff, but who knows?
yeah, yeah, I don't really know the playoff implications if the Bills had won, but I can't stand Nick Sirianni. Do you hear what he said at the end of the game?
Uh, no, maybe. Go ahead and tell me. Maybe it'll come back to
He
me. I don't
was
think.
walking up through the tunnel, and AJ Brown is right next to him, and then Nick Sirianni starts saying, uh, "Crap!" Now I just forgot what he said, but something like, "Oh, they're not talking now. They're not talking shit now."
Oh,
And AJ Brown just kind of like side eyes him, like you can tell AJ Brown does not like him at all.
yeah. 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 I've been watching that Hard Knocks show,
Mhm.
the in season one, and it's about the NFC East. And I get that from AJ Brown when he talks, when they interview him and stuff about Sirianni. I kind of pick up on that.
Yeah, he's I still believe Nick Sirianni is riding the coattail of Howie Roseman the GM,
Oh yeah.
and uh, who's the defensive coordinator? Vic
Is it
Fangio or something?
HBO?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously not the offensive coordinator this year, but the past offensive coordinators that he's had. I just feel like he was put in a really, really good situation.
Yeah.
And
I
now
mean,
he just kind of acts like he's the whole team, I guess you could say. Just like his arrogance, I just can't stand it.
yeah. Just talking about going back to that Hard Knocks thing is Sirianni was a wide receiver at like a D3 school,
Okay.
and they're asking AJ Brown. He's like, have you seen Sirianni college football highlights?" He's like, just kind of rolls his eyes like, "Oh yeah, yeah. You got to watch him if you're gonna play on this team. He'll throw him out there on you."
Oh my
You can just tell
gosh.
like it kind of wore him down. But I mean, to his credit, I mean he probably hired all those guys that you know he hired those coordinators. So you got to give him some credit for doing that. It's his coaching staff.
I guess. I mean, I don't know how much Howie Roseman has to do with that part, but the player part, I'm sure it's all Howie.
Well, I know we're here in Dallas, and so we're kind of sheltered. But in most cases, the coaches hire their assistant coaches. Not here in Dallas. Jerry Jones hires everybody, but in most situations,
Yeah.
head coach can have final say. So I mean, I don't know, but I don't. I'm not. I can't believe I'm sticking up for him. I hate him too. I don't like him at all.
Yeah, how dare you? What's going on here?
I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm just trying to create some tension on the show, but in all reality, I hate that dude. I can't stand him.
Just got that punchable face.
And they just, I mean, they freaking win, man. their, their quarterback's terrible. They Saquon Barkley isn't running at all. Like at all. Their running game is terrible, but they're freaking winning. I don't understand it.
Dude, their defense is just that good.
Yeah, yeah. Jalen Carter. Did you see him? He laid out. It was Allen, wasn't it? Yeah, he laid out Josh Allen.
Well, he laid out the uh who's the center now? McGovern or something?
Yeah, Connor McGovern. Yeah,
Dude, that's a big
another former
man.
Cowboy.
Yeah. Yeah, he laid him out. So, yeah, that defense is just super nasty.
Yeah, yeah. And at the start of the year, that was kind of like everybody's biggest talking point was like, "Oh, what happened to the Eagles' defense?" Because I guess they had a little bit of a turnover on their defense, but
Yeah.
they pulled it all together.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. I just don't think the Eagles will go very far in the playoffs. At least I hope they don't.
No, no.
All right. Well, so next week is the last week of the regular season, Trey.
Yes, sir.
We have some big time games. Playoff
I guess.
playoff football. We have the Steelers versus the Ravens to see who gets in
Like
the playoffs.
like fiending for something, you know? It's like, come on, give us something.
Yeah.
This
I,
is like the only game that's win and get in.
yeah. Win or go home, Trey.
Yep.
I think what time
Yep.
one of these is on Saturday, I think.
I just saw an article about the schedule being released, but I did not, for whatever reason, I did not click on it.
Okay, the Carolina Bucks and Seattle Niners are on Saturday. And then Baltimore and Pittsburgh is on Sunday Night Football.
There we go.
There we go, baby.
Sunday night.
That's right.
That's my Carrie Underwood impression.
I love it. I think it's great.
Thanks, man. I'm wearing this skirt underneath. You just can't see it on the camera.
I thought Carrie Underwood did the Monday night.
No, I don't. It's like the Snoop Dogg one,
Oh.
right?
I honestly don't
Bro,
watch the first part anymore like
no.
I used to. But I guess that's when I had cable, so it's just kind of like on. With all these streaming devices now, I just turn it on when the game starts.
That's right. On my phone, on my watch,
Yeah, wherever.
just wherever I am. Yeah, that is weird. 3:30 on Saturday. Panthers, Bucks.
Yeah.
That's a Troy and Buck game.
Are
Or
they
do they
gonna
have
do
the?
the 3:30? 3:30, or are they gonna do the night game?
That's a good question. I guess I don't know. I just saw that they have two games on that day. So
I feel like they have to do the Seattle game.
because that would be for the bye, right? Is that game going to determine who gets the bye?
I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, the determining factor on who gets the number one seed.
Get some juice on that game too.
Yeah.
Seattle's 1.5 favorite, so
Yep.
toss up.
Yep.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. In other news, Trayvon Diggs released by the Cowboys. How do you feel about this, Trey?
I mean, who didn't see this coming, right?
Yeah.
I
Do you still believe the TV thing?
that he gave himself a concussion trying to wall mount his TV.
Yeah.
No, no,
Okay.
I don't at all. That's like when Derek Holland tried to convince me that his dog tore his ACL or whatever it was.
I thought he fell down the stairs, which I could believe.
Yeah, but okay, so I used to, man, this is really gonna test my memory, but it was on Twitter, I think.
Okay.
Okay, but the night this happened, because I followed Derek Holland, as I did all the Rangers that I saw on
Yeah.
Twitter. The night that happened, he like, because I guess it may have been during one of our freezes, but he like posted a picture of his backyard and he had made an ice rink in his backyard.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the night he mysteriously tore his ACL tripping down the stairs. I think he was skating and playing hockey, but that's just my wild speculation, okay?
I figured he just got drunk and fell.
I mean maybe, who knows? Who knows? Anyways, I don't think Trayvon Diggs
Okay.
knocked himself out and gave himself a concussion with a TV while mounting a TV at all.
I can't see him mounting any TV.
I don't have any theories as to what actually happened, but I don't think pretty sure that's not what happened.
Well, that's fair.
But yeah, I mean the end of his it wasn't the end of his contract, but it was the end of his guaranteed money. And with all the health, you know, and all the injuries, and then the weird thing about not rehabbing with the Cowboys, like it was pretty obvious they were
Yeah.
going to part ways. It does suck because I don't know that, you know, I love Deron Bland, but I don't know that he's going to be your number one DB next year. I don't. He kind of had a bad, like not a bad year. He had a rough year.
Yeah, he's hurt too. Again.
Yeah. So it's just one more need on defense that already sucks and is depleted, and you
Yeah. They're in trouble.
know, those first two picks, if they're not defensive players, I'm gonna. I don't know, man. You may not be able to talk to me for like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but even then, you don't even know if those defensive players are going to be any good.
that's, that's so true. You don't even know. Could be another Taco Charlton
Oh God, don't say
or
that.
Mozzie Smith. Just can't do it.
I
But
mean, they need to be active in free agency. That's what needs to happen.
yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know about the financial. Like I said, I just know it's the end of his guaranteed money. I don't know. I'm sure it saves him. I'm sure it gives him some money to play with next season or in the off season.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting what they do in the draft this year.
have to see what DBs and linebackers are free agents this season.
Dude, they need it all on all 3 levels.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just thinking like the biggest ones. For
Yeah.
sure, need a linebacker. For sure, could use a safety. Could use a corner.
Yeah, that's the
Could
worst
use some
part.
more.
You need a safety and a corner.
Could use some edge rushers. Did I say
Yes.
linebacker? We could use a linebacker.
Yeah. You're just like you got to do something.
Here's what I need to do. I need to put together a list of all the former first round picks that play defense that are coming up on the end of their rookie deal. And that's who the Cowboys are going to sign. That didn't really pan out either. Like, they're not going to get a huge deal.
Did you say number 1 our
Yeah.
first round
Like
draft
our
picks?
first round picks. Yeah. First
Okay.
round picks from like 6 years ago.
That's what they do, man.
Yeah. We'll give them like a
Yeah.
1 year deal.
1 year make it deal.
Yeah. Some old defensive, like maybe like Marinelli. What's this? I can't remember this
Yeah.
guy's name. Maybe Marinelli's still out there. We can bring him back. Fuck it. Like,
Is it Rob
whatever.
Marinelli?
Yeah, Rob Marinelli. Yeah.
Dude, that
Lane
guy
Kitchen's
was
dad. We'll bring him back.
No, I want some young blood. That's what I want. I want a young, hungry defensive coordinator.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. I don't want to talk too much about it. I kind of thought Al Harris would have been great, but maybe he's not ready. I don't know. I don't know.
Actually, they talked about that on the radio, and they said that there was a lot of people that didn't like him in the building. So I'm assuming it's like some high up people that didn't like him.
Okay, because I mean, it looked to me like the players loved him.
Yeah, that's from what I understood.
Yeah,
Players
that's
liked
surprising.
him. There was other high ranking people that didn't like him as much. So,
Okay.
which that tracks.
Yeah, yeah. You could say the same about Dan Quinn, maybe.
Yeah. I just I wouldn't mind getting the um, head coach from the Cardinals if he gets fired. Get him in here.
Oh, yeah.
Is his name Rich Gannon or Gannon or
Yes.
something?
Yeah. That's Calamity Gannon, I think.
What?
Little Tears of the Kingdom reference for all you nerds out there.
Yeah. Jonathan Gannon.
Close enough.
Yeah, close. All right. Well, do you have anything else, man?
Yeah. I just want to clear everything up for everybody. So the Panthers and Bucks, we didn't really talk about it, but if the Bucks win and the Saints win, the Bucks are in the playoffs. But that's the only way they make the playoffs.
Mm.
So it's not necessarily a win or go home situation, but there is some potential playoff implications on this game. They need a lot of help, and I don't. It has to do with like a three-way tie. If so, at the Panthers lose and the Bucks win, there'll be a three-way tie between the Panthers, Bucks, and Falcons.
Ah,
And
gotcha.
somehow the Bucks have the tiebreaker if in that situation.
Mm.
I think because I don't know, man. I think because the Panthers are 0-2 against the Saints this year, but I don't know. I tried to read up on it, and I was just like that. I was getting that Zach Galifianakis with all the math equations, like
Yeah.
just
Counting the cards.
yeah, counting the cars and the Hangover. I was just like, what? I
I
don't
mean,
know.
the Saints do have a chance to beat the Falcons, so
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess anything can happen. Football. I think the Bucks are a favorite to win. Yeah, the Bucks are a 2.5 point favorite to win, but I do know the Falcons are like a big favorite to win on the against the Saints. Trying to see if I can find that real quick. Not that it matters, just the freaking NFC South. Like, who cares? But
and it's a 3.5 favorite. The Falcons are.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be your number 4 seed on the playoffs.
It's insane.
I know, dude. At like potentially at what 8 and 9
uh
could have a team with a losing record in the playoffs.
yeah, but it's always the NFC South that has a losing record that gets into the playoffs, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah,
It's like normal.
I don't know. If only we were in the NFC South, Hutch. We
Can run the NFC.
could
You're
run
just
the
always in it
NFC.
automatically.
And then whoever it is would play. God, I know we're getting way off in the weeds here, but I mean they potentially play the Niners. The Niners or the Seahawks, I think. So
Yeah.
just immediately get destroyed.
Are you still keeping your the Rams pick for the Super Bowl winner?
Hell yeah,
Okay.
I don't back down.
I just didn't know. I don't know if it changed with losing to the Falcons or not, so
No, no. I got full confidence in Stafford and McVay to make it happen.
okay.
I mean, I think it was funny. I think Troy on the broadcast last night said that if they had 4 tight ends, they would definitely play a 14, like a like a 4 tight ends and 1 running back out there. That dude loves playing 3 tight ends, dude. They're always in 13 personnel.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, some Bill Belichick crap.
Oh, off topic, like way off topic. Is this Avengers Doomsday gonna be good?
Don't know, man. Who's even still gonna be in it?
I think everyone's coming back because
What?
Tony Stark is technically Doctor Doom.
Yeah, but is he gonna be? So this is another universe, right?
Yeah, some alternate reality thing.
Yeah. But are they bringing back everybody?
Yeah, I think Captain America, uh,
Okay.
he's back, and then Thor.
Thor's back.
Yeah, supposedly,
Loki.
yeah, maybe
Black Widow. Oh, is Black Widow in it?
it could be. I don't really know. Um,
Red Witch. I'm in.
now we're talking.
The Scarlet Witch. I mean, I'm in. I'm in.
Scarlet. Yeah, I don't know if you had. I didn't know if you had heard anything about it or not.
No, sir. I haven't. I haven't. I've been too caught up trying to go see the new Anaconda movie.
It looks funny.
It really does, dude.
Was Erica looking at you all silly?
Yeah. She's never seen the original one, dude.
What?
Yeah, she's never seen the original Anaconda. I was like, how the hell have you never seen that movie?
You know what? I'm okay. She posted something about like how she had read 101 books or whatever
Oh
this
yeah.
year. She needs to quit doing that and start
Yeah.
watching some movies.
Watch 101 movies.
Yeah. Like quit trying to be so smart and just fucking watch some movies.
Watch Anaconda
Yeah.
with Jennifer Lopez, Ice Cube, and John Voight. Like, bro.
Doesn't Ice Cube pop up on in it too?
Yeah, I
In the
saw in
new
like one of the
one?
trailers. Ice Cube was in it again. Like hell yes.
All right, man. Well, you ready to get out of here?
Yes, sir, man. Have a happy New Year, Hutch.
I will. Once again, everyone, thank you for joining us on another episode of the State of Football Show. And we are also on Spotify. I don't know if I said that last time, but we are. So
Check us out on Spotify.
yeah, getting the big time. So
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Sounds good.
Well, we will see you next year.
Yeah, that's right. See you in 2026, man.
That's right.
We'll have some playoffs to talk about and predict, and fun stuff to talk about.
Yeah, start doing some draft stuff.
Yes, sir. Yeah, gonna start doing some research for the Cowboys. I'll send it to Jerry.
Yeah, please do.
All right.
All right, I'll
Later.
talk to you later.
Later.